I woke up late today, and to be honest, I woke up late because I just needed some sleep. So it was really good, refreshing. It's 10:39 a.m. right now, and today or this whole weekend is gonna be a pretty boring weekend. I'm just gonna be sat down on my desk for the next 10 hours editing videos for the week, but also I've got some editing to do for my side hustle. It's the last project I'm doing, so that's gonna be over and done with.
You guys have. It's been fantastic, and there is such a beautiful. Looking to get asset finance, but maybe looking for
Pretty much done quite a lot of the work. I still got a few more things to do, but to be honest with you, I should be able to finalize this today. There is nothing stopping me. It's currently 10 minutes past 5 at the moment. I'm gonna take a break. I've just been working all day. You know what? I decided Manchester United's playing in about 20 minutes. I might try and watch the first half. Trying to work for 20 more minutes, hammer it on, and then we can sit down, watch the game for a bit, chill, and then rejuvenate and get back on it.
so much more about the accounting side of business. But before.
Yeah, I've decided to come to the local supermarket just to get a few snacks, a few things in preparation of what the night entails. What I mean by that is I probably got a lot more editing to do. Why is it so dark? Okay, at this very moment in time, I'm not where I want to be. And this is actually a low-key a cure for being lost, because I know it's quite common to feel like you're lost in your 20s because you've just been catapulted into the world after probably uni, after school or something like that. You just don't really know which direction you should be going in, to be honest. And that's fine. I think that's completely fine because you're not really expected to. Most of it just comes from not knowing yourself. But as you try things, and that is the key point here, trying things, as you put the effort and the intent to do something, you will discover whether you like that thing or whether you do not like that thing. Now, I'm not saying to go with things that you always necessarily like to do, because if you do that, then you'll end up not going the distance because you're chasing the feeling of liking something, right? Rather than having the interest and actually chasing the difficulty. If you chase the difficulty of things, then you will go the distance. And if you can go the distance, you begin to develop the necessary skills and the competence to do that, to execute that really well. And that's what I realized, to be honest. And I joined my 9 to 5 in sales, specifically in tech. Am I really passionate about tech? I'm not really passionate about tech. But the reason why I joined is because I really wanted to go into sales. And I chose an industry that is pretty much growing and it's a very innovative industry. And okay, cool, that makes sense. Let me go into that. But the real art is the actual sales, because I want to learn how to sell. I want to learn human psychology. I want to be able to, navigate the whole sales cycle, just know about how customers think, problem solve. That is why I went into it. It wasn't necessarily the industry, the pay, nothing like that. It was purely because of the skill. My point is, like, even today, where I'm just sat down on my desk, just working, editing videos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, the only fun, you could say, activity I did was watch Man United draw 0-0. And trust me, it's not fun. The thing is, I would like to say is, you have to have a long-term vision in mind. And just linking it back to what I was saying about, in your 20s, you can feel lost, and that's completely fine. But if you can have some sort of direction, if you can formulate a plan, and sadly, it's whether it's society, whether it's people around you, or even yourself, but that's really formed by external factors, creeps in doubt. You can have ideas that you really want to do, but you might feel like, actually, I'm not going to make it, or I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen, right? Sadly, that is most of the reality, which I've noticed as well. Whether objectively that's going to happen or not, which I completely don't believe in. Like, I believe if you really put your mind and your intent, and then you discipline yourself into the actions to do that, regardless of how long it takes, you will get to that goal. I'm averaging about maybe 100, 200 views per video, and that's fine. Like, I'm not necessarily chasing for tens of thousands of views, but I'm very confident in my mind, and I'm very confident that one day we will be hitting crazy numbers. One day my life will be like upside down. Like I'm so confident in that. And right now I have got no backing. I've got nothing to. There is a fox. There is literally a fox. Let me just show you one sec. Right now I have no backing, right? I've got no evidence to say that's gonna happen. Like I don't. Right. To be honest, if you were to look at my life objectively, I'm just some random guy, 25 years old, going just into sales, making YouTube videos on the side, getting about 100 to 200 views per video. Completely fine. But the way I'm visioning things is completely different. Very, very different. I don't have necessarily the history to say that's going to happen. But that's fine, because it's all about right here, right now. And what you can control is the output that you do. I'm making these videos every day. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but the only thing I can, again, control is me making the videos, me filming the videos, editing the videos, posting them. Keep on doing that. And that is all you have to be doing. You just have to be producing the output. I'm not talking necessarily about YouTube videos. It could be anything. If you wanted to start a business, you got to be producing the next step. All right, maybe you haven't even thought about the ideas. Now go ahead and start thinking about ideas, talking to people. It's all that. That's all it really is. It's taking the next step. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep moving. To be honest with you, it's all delusion. It really is, because again, I have not achieved anything. I'm not in a position where I'm like, oh, it's going to happen. It's so close. I don't know how long it will take, right? It could take tomorrow. It could take 10 years. But you have to be comfortable with that idea, number one. And number two, you have to make sure that you are completely believe in yourself. You have to completely know that, okay, regardless of what's going to happen, I am going to keep putting in the work, because I know at the end of the day that this will manifest in itself, right? This will happen. And it's just hard work. It genuinely is hard work. And I catch myself sometimes, like drifting off and, going off on a tangent. And I'm avoiding the hard work that needs to be done in order for me to achieve my goal. Sometimes I feel like that and I catch myself. So I go back in and I lock in, right? And it's just complete focus and you keep going. You can achieve what you want to achieve. End of the day, it will happen. But you genuinely have to believe in yourself. And there will be people out there, whether it could be friends, it could be family, unfortunately. They might say things that will deter you away from that goal. And you just got to understand, like, that will not add any value to you and your journey. That will not add any value. If anything, doubt will start creeping in. That's why it's good to be delusional. It genuinely, that's why I believe it's good to be delusional. In the short term, you really have to believe that it's going to happen. And you have to block out the noise that is going to take that power away from you. It's nearly midnight. 20 minutes till midnight. I'm gonna call it a day today. Okay. I'm pretty okay, to be honest. It's not that difficult. Yeah, it was good. See, it's definitely doable. I think I'm gonna watch something small, chill, have a little break, and then get to bed, and then we do it again tomorrow. Good luck.